Hi, Hayley Hollander, faculty member for PTA Global and master trainer for TRX. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the simple exercise of the Trx Chest Press and show you how we can utilize PTA Global's three-dimensional system for movement to enhance what the TRX suspension trainer already does so well. And what the TRX suspension trainer allows us to do is it allows us to train the body using high tension loads, using our own body weight, working on both stability, mobility, and even strength. Given that it's an overhead anchor point, we're supplying the body with a different vector point as we're suspended, working from a different point of application and line of pull. Within PTA Global's three-dimensional system for movement, I'm going to change three things to enhance the TRX chest press. The first one being the beginning position, or how you start the movement. When you change the beginning position, you change how the body responds to the movement, tweaking the stress that's placed on the tissues to begin with. The second thing is I'm going to change the driver. Now the driver is what is moving, and in the case of the TRX chest press, that's actually my torso. I may even add a driver where there's more than just one thing moving to enhance the movement as well. The third thing within the three-dimensional system for movement is what we call triangulation. And triangulation has three components. First one, it has distance. Distance might be what you refer to as range of motion. We can move through different distances within our movement. The next thing we have direction. In the case of the TRX chest press, most of them we're moving anterior, but we can also move in different directions, and we change where the driver moves. If I add a driver, I may move that driver in different directions, changing my center of gravity, changing the point of application and line of pull on the body and its tissues. And the last thing we can change within triangulation is the height of the movement. So you're going to change where that driver moves as far as height goes. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to start off with that basic chest press. Just standing facing away from the anchor with the arms extended is the beginning position for this exercise, being sure that the straps don't rub the arms. Lowering the torso down into the chest press as the elbows bend out into the side. Now within the chest press, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the beginning position. And my beginning position first change will be with my hands. So my hands, I can change where they are in space by lifting my right hand up above the left, or maybe my left hand up above the right. We refer to this as the safety syntax, coming from the Gray Institute, working both sagittal, frontal, transverse. I can externally rotate my hands, I can internally rotate my hands, I can bring my hands narrow, again I can go wide, or I can do any combination of those three. Right hand up wide, externally rotated, left hand up wide, internally rotated, and working just through space. The next thing I can do in changing my beginning position is my feet. So I can change where my feet are and change how challenging the exercise is. I can even go single leg. And then of course I can take that leg that's elevated and bring it in different places, making my center of gravity shift and causing my core to activate a little bit more. Then I can add a change to the driver. Now the driver being my torso, which is moving anterior, I can change that my torso goes maybe left anterior lateral or right anterior lateral. Then I can add a driver by taking my right hand out in a fly position. My left hand is still doing the press. Can do the same on the left side. And of course, I can triangulate that driver in space, taking it into a different direction each time. And then of course, I can simplify it or magnify it by the distance. So instead of maybe going all the way long with my arm, I can go a little bit, starting off with one arm on the suspension trainer, coming down into that chest press. Again, I can change the beginning position with my feet, working on both stability and strength, or I can move that foot back, giving myself increased resistance and more body weight into the suspension trainer. Now from here, I can change where my driver goes, still doing a chest press, or I can add a driver. Being that I have a free arm, I can add this in space. Given that I have different distances or range of motions within my triangulation, I can literally come down into that chest press, reach to the floor, and drive out of it. And then I can reach my reach in different places on the floor. So hopefully you can see now that when we apply a three-dimensional system for movement to such a unique tool as a suspension trainer, we utilize three-dimensional space and we can only enhance how we train the body. Thank you.